Well, this morning as we approach Thanksgiving, you guys, I got this picture from my dad yesterday that I had to share with you this morning. This is Thanksgiving at my grandmother's house in 1960.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, that is fantastic.
So this picture predates me. It predates my parents' relationship. It predates everything. Yeah, this is my grandparents' dining room, and I remember it well. So left to right here, this is my uncle Dixon, who's my godfather. So he was about 14. Maybe 13.
That's so funny. You're looking at your uncle when he's 14.
Yeah, then that's my dad right next to him.
Hi,
there.
Dad.
Hi, Dad. Yeah. My great-grandmother, Celine Fays, who immigrated from Belgium in 1915 with my grandmother, who was 3 at the time. And, yeah, then there's my grandpa Don.
Hi, Grandpa.
Hi, Grandpa. And then that's my Uncle Daryl. Look at that. Even 1960, teenagers are like, really, Mom? You're taking my picture?
Right.
So my grandma must be taking the picture. She's the only one not in it. Then there's my Uncle Frank, who's my grandma's brother. He was the first on my grandma's side to be born in the United States. He served in World War II in Europe. Yeah, pretty neat. And then it's my Uncle Don, who's the oldest of the 4 boys in my dad's family. And then you can't really see, but there's my Aunt Mary's hair right there.
Oh, I mean, it's like there's a person
So
there.
they had just gotten married, I think. Just gotten married, yeah. And then that's my my great-grandpa, Leon Fays, who came here first in about I'm going to say like 1913 to try to find a place for everybody to live. And then World War II broke out, and they got, or World War I, they got stuck in Europe. My grandma and great-grandma, and they had to wait till 1915 to come over.
Wow.
Yeah, so there you go. There's my great.
Oh my gosh.
Pre-selfie and ussies.
Right, exactly.
So grandma couldn't be like, okay, guys, lens on the left.
No lens on the left. The lens was right there in the middle. It was the only one with the big square cube probably on top back then.
No selfie sticks.
No selfie sticks back then. No. But so my let's see which the uncle way in the back in the corner, my Uncle Daryl back here. He and his wife, my Aunt Ann, live in that house now.
Oh,
yeah. So they bought it from my grandparents' estate when they passed away, and now they live there because no one in the family could bear to give it up. My grandparents built that house. Only McClarys have ever lived in that house.
Wow.
And
I love that.
it's still there. Isn't that neat?
Yeah.
And then I have a quick update for you guys. Remember the Front Street Animal Shelter has a lovely benefactor in Miss Kim Pacini Hauk, who is paying for all adoptions at the animal shelter through the end of the year. So if you're thinking about adopting, Front Street, the tab is paid for. She brought in this little dog to show us. She couldn't stand it. She adopted it.
And Kim already has quite the menagerie at home.
She already has a bunch of cats and dogs there. And she said, I couldn't part with her. I couldn't stand it. So I took her home. Yeah, she's so funny.
More?
But they've adopted out over 250 animals out of the shelter so far. So more to come. So if you're thinking about adopting Front Street, it's paid for fully by through the end of the year. All right. Well, what if Jesus was born in 2016?